here.
it.
We had a signal issue. I'm not sure how to hold this now.
Maybe we can prop it up.
Oh, my
Let's see if we can prop
Oh
it up.
my goodness. We're amateurs. All right.
This
Here,
isn't gonna
just
work, is
let
it?
sit. There we go.
Hi.
What's up? Hey. Oh, of course 99's barking.
It's too hot to close the windows.
Guys,
We're dealing with 40-mile-per-hour wind.
the wind,
gusts.
we would be outside, but it is so windy right now.
It's like hard to walk out there.
The mic would just be going like the whole time.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. We're ready for spring to be over.
Yes.
At least the spring winds. If we could keep the temperatures and
Keep the cool temperatures
Yeah.
and lose the wind, that'd be awesome.
awesome, yes.
Okay, so
There's a lot of people saying,
hi
hey,
guys.
are you
Okay,
doing
we'll
it?
start
Okay.
again.
Okay.
Portugal.
Dragon Clan, Portugal. Oh gosh, I'm on them. Let me move my hand.
Yeah, you can't do
Sorry,
it. I'll do
you
it.
gotta do it.
Hi, Kelly. Kelly Denning. That's Ashley Croft's mom.
Oh yeah. Hey. Ontario. Man, we got people from all over the place.
Hi, Canada.
Tucson.
Tucson,
Yeah.
Vegas.
Riverside. Tucson, McNeil. Not loving this wind. Yes.
Yeah. It makes it kind of difficult to get any work done here.
My mom and dad.
Aw.
Hey guys.
Where's that?
Portal.
Oh,
Tucson
I need to
Mountains.
go to Portal.
Yeah, just a breeze. That's right.
Yeah, right.
It's just a breeze.
Bear Lake.
Las
Hi,
Cruces.
guys.
Oh, I love Las Cruces.
Yes, we do.
So, peoples, friends.
You have questions.
Well, let's hold on a
Oh.
second.
Guys,
Hi, it's nice to see you. It's been a few days.
it has.
We've enjoyed our few days off, although it hasn't really been.
We have
days
not
off.
had days
We've
off.
been doing other things, which we will share at some point
Yep.
soon. But yeah, it's nice to see you all again. Thanks for coming to hang out with us. We barely made it because we had so
Barely.
many things going on today.
Oh my gosh. Well, let's not say what they were because we're going to make a video about it.
Exactly. Okay.
So
Here
many
we go.
things.
Here we go. We have questions.
Okay. We're just going to jump right in.
We're gonna jump right in.
Should we chill?
No, we're not gonna really jump. So, the first questions we have are from our Tiny Shiny Homies. They're part of our membership program, and so they get first crack
Look
at
at
the
this.
questions. Nice.
Wind blown.
Should I?
No.
No.
Put it back on.
Okay. All right, here we go. So, we're going to start answering questions that we've already got from people that have already asked. If you have more questions, feel free to throw them in the comments and we'll get to them hopefully eventually. Anyway.
If we see him.
All right, Joy Alexander. Yeah, keep that. Yeah, I've got hat here. All right, Joy Alexander says, I think I understand that this build is for a solar apparatus such as batteries and such, but will the panels be on the roof or anchored to the ground on solar racks?
You got to talk a little louder.
Sorry. Yeah, a lot of people have been asking that about this because it's a solar shed, right? And so a lot of people are assuming that the solar panels will live on the solar shed.
They
but
will not.
That's not true. At least in our case. Some people put solar panels on their solar shed, and that's totally fine.
But our building is faced completely the opposite way for that.
Right, because we did the passive solar thing, so that means that our roof is actually slanted north.
Our windows
instead
are
of
on the south.
Right, and so
Yeah.
if we put the panels on the back, I mean, it'd work kind of in the summer, but virtually not at all in the winter, which would
Right.
defeat the whole purpose. So we will be putting in a huge solar panel rack that will be about 100 feet from the solar shed. So the solar shed,
So all 30 panels will be on that solar array on the ground.
and inside the shed will be the batteries and the inverter and all that stuff.
Right, so we're calling it the solar shed because it's housing all the batteries and equipment for the solar array.
Right. So, good question.
Confusing, I guess.
No, it's fine. It's hard.
It
unless
makes sense
you-
to us,
yeah.
like unless you like really live on solar, you don't understand all of the concepts of it. But
And she was asking too about because of the wind, like right now, I mean, we've got 40 plus mile an hour winds. How do you build a mount anchor that is strong enough to hold those panels securely, because you're just creating a big sail
We'll
out
be
in the
doing a
day.
video of the whole install. It
Yeah.
will involve lots of metal pipes.
Very deep in the ground. We're gonna make sure that it's very secure. But yeah, you really do have to think about all that stuff. Some of the engineering stuff can get pretty crazy if you don't take the time to think about it beforehand. So.
Yeah.
Oh, and so she also wondered how we liked our shade sail and has the material withstood the desert wind.
We took the shade sails down for the winter.
Yeah.
Because we needed that sun to heat that side of the trailer in the afternoon.
Yeah.
We haven't put them back up.
We're about to, though, because it's getting hot.
Yeah, but
I think
the problem with our shade sails is they aren't high enough for what we wanted.
Yeah.
But the material has withstood the
material's
sun.
fantastic.
Yeah.
It's made for this environment. I mean, shade sails are definitely more of a thing out in the desert, I think, and so as far as UV goes, they're super strong. But I will say, as far as wind goes, the material is fine, but you really have to watch those anchor points.
Yeah.
You got to make sure that what you're putting them into is really robust, and that the hardware you're using, the chains and all that stuff, are also really strong. There's a place just down the road from us just had theirs yanked out of a concrete wall and out of the building, and was like making the building like not structural.
Ours are definitely anchored a little too well, maybe.
Like they're over. We kind of overdid
overkill
ours.
everything.
Yeah, but that's okay. So
yeah.
All right, another question from Mary Ann Brown, another Tiny Shiny Home.
Okay.
She said, "Really? How did you react and still react when you see a rattlesnake?"
I don't think I get as nervous as I did the first time.
The first time was like a whole thing. Like, we chased it under the Airstream, and it like curled up in the wheel.
It was under the Airstream to begin with, right?
Yeah, and we didn't have like a snake grabber yet.
We didn't have anything to catch it.
Yeah.
To get it out from under the Airstream.
And it was not happy. And
yeah.
It was, but now I feel like we're not as huge.
I'm not as concerned. I mean, I'm still a little concerned about like the kids and dogs, like going at it, but as for us, I'm not super concerned.
You get used to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mary also asked what stood out about Arizona that said this is where we want to be.
The landscape did it for me, and the views, the sunsets, the people. There's lots of reasons.
Yeah, we are both from the East Coast, and I don't know, we kind of got to the out west to the desert sort of climate and really fell in love with it.
Yeah, and actually, I was going to say one of the first places we actually boondocked was about 45 minutes from here.
Yeah.
And I remember driving down that road saying, I wish we could live here. Like,
it's crazy.
Yeah, and now we do. And that was like 5 years ago.
Weird.
Weird, right?
Weird.
Do you want me to stop talking?
No, you're good. Keep talking. I like it when you talk. Okay. When we started on the road, did you have a destination picked or a direction when we were traveling?
On the road, the first year that we were in our bigger rig, we definitely had to have a plan. Because we were in RV parks all the time. But that was a whole reason of why we renovated the Airstream, was so that we could boondock and go wherever we want.
We had rough plans when we were traveling. Sometimes we'd have like little bursts of like very organized tripping, and then tripping, and then other times we were just winging it. So
yeah, we much prefer the. How long do you want to stay here? I don't know.
I like
after a week,
the general. Like, we kind of want to go like here, like these states and these parks or these like.
We don't know
areas,
when we'll get there, but we'll get there.
We don't know exactly when we'll get there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. That's kind of how we ended up.
Yeah.
Have we missed anything?
Probably.
I'm not gonna do it because I'm
through
gonna
all
go
those questions. Are you done with those questions?
That's all the homies questions.
Okay. So. Then I will go through this.
See if there's any. We do have Facebook questions though.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, yeah.
Okay.
Anything? So many people saying hi. Hi back.
Hi. Remember when you used to wave to everybody?
Oh yeah, I forgot. I hit the little wave button.
Yeah, we don't have time for that.
I think that was in Facebook. I don't think you can do that in Google.
Oops, I just hit the mic.
Uh-oh.
Hi from Knoxville.
Did you mute us?
Uh-oh, did I?
I don't know.
Wait, what?
What mic?
This.
Oh. I thought
hit
you
that?
meant there was like a
Oh, no.
mic button.
Okay, what happened?
Okay.
Oh my gosh. Switch me spots and you do it.
Sorry, guys.
It's so hot in here. Oh my gosh. And Jack is doing great, Jack. We should go get him. He's adorable.
He's not allowed in the Airstream.
He's adorable, and he is still for sale. So if anybody's looking for doelings or bucklings,
Oh my gosh, here we go. Okay. Let's see.
I can barely hear y'all. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Is our mic working?
Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me now? Let me plug the mic in again. Your
Plugged in.
thing's weird sometimes.
Your thing's weird. How do you get back to that?
What do you mean? You swipe up.
Oh.
Okay, somebody asked, have we tried to drill a well yet?
We will not be drilling a well unless we become millionaires. No,
Wells
even
aren't
then-
worth it out here. They dry up. We've talked about this many times.
Well, they may not know. They may have missed.
Sorry, I just...
Don't be so angry.
The same
please.
question over and over
No,
again.
we're going to take time and to address this because that was really mean of you.
Okay, all right, I'm sorry.
Are we going to drill a
ahead.
well?
No,
Why not?
because there are farms and wineries out here sucking the water table down, and wells are drying up, and it's like $30,000 to drill a well,
Yeah, and it's like 700 foot deep and they're drying up.
and it's
so,
not guaranteed to last very long. So,
Right.
So
So-
we're going rainwater catchment.
So we just need lots of storage area and roofs to catch our water.
Yeah, long term. Short term, we're part of a well share 10 minutes away that we haul in. So.
Okay, that was much better than your angry answer.
Sorry, it's been a long day.
That has
Okay.
been a long day.
Okay. Where did we
Okay.
get your super Adobe bags?
TinyShinyHome.com/hyper Adobe bag. It's from Volm Companies.
Yep, and it's not Hyper Adobe, it's Super Adobe.
No.
No,
It's
it's
not
not
Super
Super
Adobe.
Adobe, it's Hyper
Oh
Adobe.
my gosh, they're mesh bags.
Yes. There was another question in there. What was the question?
Okay, I want to know, how do you say that? From Arizona, Robin. How do you say? Is it
Tonopah?
Tonopah?
Tonopah. I don't know.
Tonopah. I wonder how you say it.
And how much do you think you've invested in those bags? The bags only cost us like 700 bucks. And that's
we got 2 rolls and we still have half of a roll left.
And that $700 included like $80 in shipping because he had to send each box via UPS because we didn't
We
order
only
enough
ordered
to get
2.
like a freight cost. So very cheap.
But also,
I don't even remember how I said it.
how you
she
what?
said I said it right, but I don't know how I said it.
Tonopah.
Tonopah?
Tonopah. Tonopah?
Okay.
Tonopah?
Okay. Enough of that.
Tonopah?
All right.
I don't know. Did we answer the bag question
I think so.
completely?
Yes, lots of people also saying it's too expensive
What's too expensive?
to drill.
The
a
well, oh yeah.
Here, lots of places it makes way more sense.
It
just
also
not here.
depends on where you're at out here because we have friends that live a little bit further out and their well is going to be drilled at 200 feet. So
Depends on where you're
it
at.
depends on where you are.
They want to see everybody in 9-9. We'll get to that in a minute.
Okay, they're outside and
Well,
it's so
okay.
windy.
Yeah. Okay, I think we had some other questions.
More buildings to catch water.
Tonopah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but which part?
Tonopah.
But which one? Which is the accent?
I don't know. Does it matter?
It bothers me because I don't know which one it is.
Yes, we have met Green Dream. They're an hour from us. Jim is awesome.
What was the question?
I actually haven't met his wife. Have you
No.
met her? No, but we've hung out with Jim a few times. Yeah,
You have. I've only met him once.
that's true.
Seen the rain catchment. Yes, we have seen their rain. Well, not in person, but we've seen the video of their rainwater catchment. is what
Of their
they're
big
asking.
cistern? Yeah. Yep.
Emphasis on the first syllable. Tonopah.
Are we
Tonopah.
still talking?
Tonopah.
Okay. Back to questions.
I just needed to know how to
Okay.
say it.
Accent on the first syllable. Okay, we got it.
Okay.
All right.
I'm just gonna say it.
So we also threw out a little thing on Facebook, and some people also put some questions in. So we're going to try to answer those.
Okay.
Here's the first one.
Okay.
What will you be putting on the ceiling of your solar shed?
Well, the plan was plywood, but now that it's $80 for a sheet, I don't know for sure. It may not have a ceiling for a little bit until the prices come down.
Right. So initially we thought we were going to put some sort of soffit on the
We're talking
outside.
about the inside.
Well, I know, but I want to
They
cover
didn't
both
ask
of
about
that.
that.
They might mean both.
They don't
Because
want
I
to know.
call them both ceilings. So
Well, they're not.
so there's the outside, right, of the area, like the underside of the roof, and then there's the inside of the building. And we were going to put something on the outside to like close it in because we thought it would look nicer.
Soffit.
And we quickly realized, because we've never built anything out here, that no one uses soffit in Arizona for whatever reason. And so we're just going to leave it exposed. So
We're gonna
that
paint it. Paint it, but leave it open.
correct, yeah. However, so as we build up the cob and bottle walls up to the ceiling, now we have to go past the rafter and up to the decking to truly seal it in.
Yep.
And then we will be putting some sort of wooden ceiling in.
Eventually. I'm not going to pay $80 a sheet for plywood.
I mean, we could sheetrock it.
No. That would look awful.
It wouldn't look bad.
We're not doing that. We have to practice for our house because we want the plywood.
Yeah, I know.
I really don't want that sheetrock.
I was just thinking outside the box,
Oh,
with
stop
$80 a sheet for plywood. Someone said, what made you choose the desert for your homestead, which we already talked about?
Yep.
And how do you feel about your decision now that you've been here for a bit? Which, by the way, we just celebrated our year on the property
On the 25th.
last week.
Yep.
Yep. How do you feel about our decision?
I feel like it's really hot.
And really windy.
I still love it. I do love it. The summers are pretty brutal, but I think once we have our power set up to where we can actually like run air conditioning.
Like buildings and shade.
And shade, if we had a building with shade and some power,
it's doable.
we'd be set.
Yeah. No, but
Maybe
I mean,
some more water
in
catchment.
terms of like the property itself.
Oh, I love the
I still
property.
love it.
You always have a hair.
I just have lots of hair. I can't help it. Okay. Hadalai's bread baking. What?
Just, I already answered that.
Okay.
It was
That was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Was one homeschooling? I don't know about that. What about solicitation?
Socialization. That was all homeschool stuff. Do we want to get into that?
I don't really want to get into that.
We try not to get into the homeschooling thing on here.
Yeah.
Okay, what is the other thing?
Will you have to smooth additional product over the red bags that make up the walls of your Hyper Adobe shed since you filled in the cracks, or if it's staying the way it is?
It will not be a red building.
Right.
We're doing earthen plaster over the whole thing.
And we've already started that process.
Yeah, and it looks really cool because it's the same colors as dirt out here, so it just looks like it belongs.
Yeah. So in addition to filling the cracks in, we will be covering all the red bags with that mixture. Several coats, and then you'll be putting a plaster on top of that.
Well, it's still an earthen plaster. It's the same thing, just a different
Right.
texture. And we will be sealing it to where it's more waterproof.
Won't be red worms forever, guys. I'm
I
sorry.
don't know why you keep saying red worms.
it looks
Makes it sound really gross. Here, we have questions.
Okay.
Where did we stop?
I don't know.
Oh, right there.
Just say it fast.
When my well went down, we pulled the well out ourselves and upgraded the pump. Yeah, I guess if you know how to do that, that would be great.
Yeah.
I don't know how to do any of the wells
Wells are
stuff.
expensive out here, and also again, it's about having to go down deeper because the water table keeps dropping because of all the agriculture and stuff.
Yeah.
Here, you want me to do that?
Yes, please.
Okay. No worries, Leo. We'll get back. We'll talk to you soon. Yes, it is expensive. A well share is not expensive. It costs us about $30 a month, plus $3 per 1,000 gallons.
Yeah.
So,
And the storage tank that we have is 2,600 gallons.
So we pay like $40 a month, something like that. And that's with like taxes and like paying online fees.
Yeah.
So really, it's usually like $35 a month. Let's see.
What breed of dog is 99? He's a Bernedoodle. He came from Strong Doodles in New Mexico.
Yeah.
They're great. They have some amazing dogs, and I just love his personality. He fits in very well here.
Yeah.
Although I do wish he would listen to us a little bit more, but we're going to be
We're
working on that soon.
Someone asked how we found out about the well share.
Uh,
It's a great question because out here, nobody's online.
Nobody has a website out here.
And I don't even remember. Like, it was just a chain of, like, calling around and talking to people.
I saw a video on YouTube of a guy getting water there. Like, because I had, like, searched water in Cochise County. And there's a video of a guy getting water at a well share, so I knew that there was a well share nearby.
We couldn't find the name of it. The name of it was really hard to find, and it's managed in like a completely different town.
And I think we talked to somebody like when we were out here before we bought the property. Someone mentioned it.
Right. Yeah. So you just got to talk to people.
Yeah.
That's really what we've learned.
Everybody.
Yeah. Right.
To talk to everybody.
Let's see. Colorado.
Aren't the mosquitoes bad? We have no mosquitoes. I think I saw one mosquito last year. There's no water here, so there's no mosquitoes.
Thanks, Desert
Wait,
Dog.
what was the wood thing? There's a wood
to talk about using pallet wood for the roof.
Oh, no. I'm not going to do that.
Or for the ceiling, sorry, not the roof.
Why do you keep
I
getting
don't know
messed
why
up?
I keep confusing it. Yes, if you have a private well, you are doing good.
Well, I mean, just out here,
Yeah.
there's so many wineries and orchards out by us, and it's...
The thing is like a lot of people drilled wells out here when they moved out here 20 years ago.
Mhm.
And that made a lot of sense because the water table was a lot higher. But moving in here now, like today,
Most people
it's
are doing
not a
catch
great. It was a good investment back then. It's not a great investment now.
Somebody from Australia.
There was another. There's two people from
Australia.
Australia.
I want to go to Australia.
What? Two people from Australia?
Oh my god.
Yes.
Yes, there's tons of sun out here, as you can tell by our glow.
Tannage. Argentina.
Oh my gosh.
What the heck?
Washington State.
Starlink. No, Starlink's all north right now. Supposedly he's gonna open it up sometime soon. I don't know. I'm roughly keeping an eye on, but right now I'm getting 100 megabits down from AT&T, and it's crazy fast, and I'm not complaining. And I don't think Starlink is gonna give me a whole lot better than that at a better price. So, but I am keeping an eye on it because we do that whole mobile internet thing quite a bit. So.
Did you see my eyes glaze over when you started talking about internet?
Yeah.
Hi, Michigan.
Michigan. Babe, that was all the questions I had.
Oh my gosh, we're done early.
Oh no.
Maybe we should just talk some more. Do you guys have any more questions?
Yeah, do you have any questions?
Oh, ideas on the flooring. Ooh, I didn't tell you my latest idea for the flooring, but I don't want to say it on here.
No, tell me.
No.
I want to know.
I want to tell you later. Because it might be really cool, or you might be like...
Or I
"That's
might be
dumb,"
like, what are you talking?
like you always are yelling at
Oh,
me.
come on. I really need some water.
You know, go get it real quick.
I'll be right.
I did check because we wanted to do our entryway and the back porch type area under that large overhang on the solar shed. I wanted to do flagstone. I had no idea flagstone was so expensive. Out here you had to buy it by the pallet, and the pallets range from $700 to over $1,000. So we'll be doing something different.
Well, they're talking about probably the inside floor.
I know. I went off on a tangent about something else. You aren't over here.
Inside floor, we are ping-ponging back and forth.
It's going to be an
between-
earthen floor.
The question is, there's like a zillion ways to do earthen floors, and the costs and the process vary so wildly that we're still trying to decide. But we're about to the point where it's such a cyclone of dust inside the building.
We're going to get there soon.
That we've got to figure out something soon.
I really think my idea is going to work, and I think you're going to love it. I can't wait to tell you.
She won't tell me.
Maybe.
Come on.
No, I don't want to tell you. Because I think it's going to be really good, and I kind of want it to be a surprise. Oh, no, there's another language on here. How do I...
I do not know.
Wind turbine. You know what? We should probably look into wind turbines.
The problem is solar's way cheaper and easier than wind turbines. And also wind turbines are tall and they block your view. I don't know.
They could be cool, though.
I'm not really interested in wind, but
Not like
maybe one
not
day.
like a typical wind turbine, but maybe we could invent a cool wind turbine.
Maybe.
Turbine.
Turbine. The problem is, guys, solar is so cheap right now. Like, the cost of lithium batteries is coming
Did you
down.
tell them how much we spent on our panels?
$700 for 7,200 watts.
Yeah.
That is a butt ton of solar. It is. It's a butt ton of solar. It's a lot of
You
solar
probably shouldn't
panels.
say butt ton on
Why?
YouTube. They might
They
ban
don't
us.
care.
What if they ban
They're
us?
not paying attention.
Nobody's paying attention to us anyway. Everybody keeps dropping off after we said wind turbine. Turbine.
Oh,
Are you
gee.
planning to settle down? Or
We've been settled down.
we've been
for a
settled
year.
down for a year. We don't travel anymore. Although we will travel when our kids are older.
You and me, van life.
Motorcycle life.
Ooh, yeah.
Motorcycle in a tent. Does that sound good?
I feel like we missed something. Hold on.
Venezuela.
Cool.
I probably said that wrong.
The problem is too is that solar. There's so much sun out here,
Mm.
and the wind is only here a few months out of the year. So
Usually like 2, but it's been 3 solid months of wind.
it's true. This year's been weird.
We say that every year. This year's been weird, but I think there's no normal years anymore. I think everything's weird.
Yeah.
Look up My Little Homestead on YouTube. They did several small homes. Yeah, I know. We know all about them.
Should we tell them?
They'll also be visiting us on Tuesday.
Yeah, we're gonna see them this week. So
Yeah.
we're gonna ask them in person about those.
What if
floors.
I fangirl in front of them?
You won't. You'll be all right.
Oh my gosh. Remember that story of the last time though? Maybe they won't remember.
Oh my goodness. Where are all these comments coming from? Hold on, guys. Hold on.
You have to
Just a
back up.
second. Plans for the home, it will probably be very similar.
Wait, I need to know. $700, Sharon, is that really a good price for flagstone, or
She's
is that...
talking about solar panels.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't care about
You got
solar
real
panels.
excited
I
about
know,
the
I was like, I
flagstones,
was
didn't you?
wondering if the flagstone's just expensive here.
What are your plans for your home? Yeah, it will be... What?
Don't go into detail.
Well, they're just asking if it will be
Okay.
earth bag.
Yes,
And I'm pretty sure. We're
Most
like
likely.
90% sure.
95% sure.
Still not sure about the cob though, man. I don't know.
Oh, I'm here for the cob.
Cob, we're gonna need some cob help.
We're gonna need
If you're
people to
gonna-
mix it.
yeah.
If we had people mixing it, I'd apply it all day
Right.
long. I love it.
Will we ever consider being a harvest host? Maybe.
Maybe after we have a house built. 'Cause we have too many
Maybe,
things
I
going
don't
on right now.
know. Yeah.
But we do occasionally let people come over and stay.
Only if we know you.
Only if we know that's true.
Someone started watching.
It is so hot
Saw
here.
another product. Air Crete. I've heard of Air Crete.
I love the idea of that. I just don't know for sure. One, we're trying not to use very much concrete in our builds.
Yeah, concrete and cement. Like we're trying to use as little as possible because it creates so much like havoc on the environment when you
Right.
create those materials, right?
Right. Yeah.
So I don't know, but on the other hand, it does create a very insulated space, and so over
I don't know if it's
time,
super insulated.
you
Well,
would if it's like the space between the two walls, right?
Right.
Isn't that what aircrete is? Where it's like one wall and another one, and
No.
then there's a bunch of space in between it.
No.
No.
Mm-mm.
What is it?
Aircrete is made with concrete and foam. It's much lighter.
Oh.
Some people make bricks out
So you
of
put
them.
the foam inside it.
You mix up the foam with it's like foam,
Oh.
and you
So
mix
is
it
very
all together.
insulative, Yeah.
And it's really a lighter thing than concrete. Which also makes me nervous because the winds out here are pretty crazy. So I don't know how well a light structure would do here
Yeah.
long term.
We're leaning more towards the natural style building right,
Right.
now, personally.
Trying
but
to
I don't
not-
think we really know that much about Aircrete to know
I've
for
watched
sure.
a lot of videos about it, but I just don't think it would be the best choice for us.
Gotcha.
And rammed earth, I've seen some rammed earth walls out here. Again, the intense winds that are constantly blowing against a rammed earth wall. It's probably not the best thing out here
Yeah.
long term. We just want to build something that's gonna be here in 100 years.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, there's so many comments.
Oh my gosh, how did we miss all this?
I don't know.
You're gonna do better about this.
Okay, fine. I'll look into wind generators more, people.
Okay.
And people keep saying you should really look into the new ones,
No,
so I'm gonna look into the new
nobody's
one.
yelling at you.
Oh yeah, they are. Look at that. All caps.
All caps.
All
Oh
caps.
my gosh. People keep yelling at you.
Okay, how close are we to Green Dream? Also about an hour. They're very close. We're close to. Let's name all the YouTube channels. We're close to Green Dream Project. Upside or downsizing. Handyman.
That's it.
My Little Homestead.
My Little Homestead.
Yeah. The prices. What's theirs?
Midlife prices.
Midlife prices. I'm sure there's somebody else.
Probably. Factotum Farms.
Factotum Farms.
They're not on YouTube though.
I said YouTube.
I just wanted to give them a little.
There's a lot of
Factotum
us.
Farms.
There's a lot of us hanging out around here, which is cool.
Guys, if you are in the need for some goat milk soap, my friend Selena from Factotum Farms makes some great products with her goat milk soap.
Oh, look at you. You're such a good
Hey, I'm
salesman.
trying to help people.
How big will our house be?
Ginormous.
We have been
No.
discussing this.
Jonathan wants a big house. I want a small house.
I don't think I want like a massive, but I think the way the shape that we're looking at, it's gonna feel like it's really big.
It's
but
gonna
it's
look
not.
like it's enormous, but it's a small footprint.
Yeah.
Well, it's a large foot. How would you even say that? Because it's
square
kind of
livable area.
the livable area is small.
Guys,
But it looks
just,
enormous.
Just listen. We have such a cool idea for
I cannot wait to show you our
the
house plans, but
we
we are not
so
doing.
far away from that right now. We will get there, I
Yeah.
promise. Give us a couple of years.
Yeah.
Literally, a couple
Yeah.
of years.
No, it's not gonna take that long. I hope that we can start on it this winter,
Yeah.
like the foundation part. Oh my gosh, wind turbines, babe.
I know, right?
Wind turbines.
We got a few people saying they can help with cob.
That would be amazing. As long as they make it. So I kind of want to apply it myself. I love it.
Someone asked why we made the room so small. Because it's not our house.
It's not our house.
It's
a
a
shed.
It has to be under 200 square feet. And so that is why the rooms are small.
We want to keep it under 200 square feet so we don't have to mess with the permitting process.
Yes. Also, so it doesn't add too much to our property values and taxes.
Right. Yay.
Um,
Wait. Go back to North Carolina thing.
how cold are our winters? Good question.
We got in the teens a couple times this year, but mostly like 20s in the dead of winter.
We got a little bit of snow. We're high elevation, so we're almost 5,000 feet where we are specifically. So we actually it's pretty cold. I mean, not like
It felt cold.
it's
It
cold
felt-
at night, but
yeah.
during the day it would usually jump back up to like the 50s.
But it's
so-
not like we were running our heater all night. Like it,
No.
it would kick on every now and then.
Yeah, the Airstream's pretty well
It's-
insulated.
It is very tolerable winter.
Yeah,
I don't enjoy doing the chores in the winter.
yeah, that's
But-
not fun.
Did we miss stuff again?
Oh, so many
my
things.
gosh. Leo's yelling at you again.
Leo, man, all the caps. Yes, the Dragon Clan is also.
Oh yes. the
Oh,
dragon.
they're right down the road from Jim and Jessica.
Yep.
Very cool. Rammed earth is expensive. I have no idea, but I'll take your word
It
for
is because you have to build all these wood forms, and it is time consuming and expensive, especially with the price of wood right now.
When do we think the solar shed
Next week.
will be done? We're hoping a couple of months. We got still have a lot to do.
I need it to be done before the dead of summer because it is getting hot,
We got it.
and I need power.
I think the cob is going to take longer than we thought.
Well, the thing about it is it doesn't have to be completely finished for us to get in there to like use it. The floor needs to be done,
Yeah.
but like
But see, then there's the whole power side of it. We're like,
Yeah.
you could go be in it, but it won't have power until
well,
we
get
get
the
everything.
power done. That's your part.
Oh my goodness. What are your plans for the floor? I feel like we just talked about
We
that.
did, but
Oh.
maybe they didn't hear it. Don't get all
Hold
upset.
on. There's so many things. Hold on. Corn?
Wait, what is this?
What are the corn emojis? Mark, what are you talking about?
We can't wait to see the plan.
How excited are we? Very excited. Very, very excited.
I need you to have an office.
I need to have an office.
You
You need to have an office. You're doing all the work, making these videos.
You're doing all the work.
We both do all the work.
We'll all
what we do.
all the work.
I hate that it goes away so
I know,
fast.
like, can you change that?
No,
Because
you just gotta
it's
keep your
really
finger on it.
annoying. I don't want to keep my finger on it.
What are you trying to look at?
I love watching Jeff Lawton, yes. And that is a big reason of why I feel like we can do this out here, because he was able to green that desert. And I think it was, I know it was years, but little bit of change each year, like doing different earthworks and figuring out where the water runs and diverting it where you need to go, where you need it to go. I'm very excited about that part, but we haven't had a significant rainfall to see where the water goes. But the plan is to use our gray water. Once it goes through a filtration system from the house, we'll be able to use our gray water to water a bunch of plants out here. And I do plan in 10 years for this whole place to be green and lush and beautiful.
It's just going to take a little bit.
10 years. That's my 10-year
A
plan.
little bit of time.
I want a house first.
We have lots of plans, guys. Just give us some time.
I need a house.
There will be lots of videos to come.
Can you do the
for
thing?
many years. Someone's talking about the 200 square foot. That's just in our county. Don't take our word for that. Check with your own planning and zoning to make sure about that. Is your house going to be dome or flat roof?
All of our buildings out here will have a roof because we need to catch as much water as we can.
Yeah,
we wanted to have domes. That was the plan when we moved here. But then when it rained like 1.5 inches last year, we changed our mind.
Yeah. Well, there's a few things going on, I think. Yeah. Domes look really cool
But we've been in them.
We've been in a few, and we didn't love the way it felt. And also, there's a lot of additional sort of math and planning that goes into a dome to make sure that it's structurally sound.
Which is fine.
Yeah, it's
I would
fun.
like it for an outbuilding, like a creative studio or something. Mm-hmm. But I've been in one, and I don't think I would want to live in one.
Yeah, I think the problem is we're a family of 6. To get a building big enough for our family and it be a dome would be really tricky to pull off and to do safely. The other thing we don't know, because we haven't found a successful example yet, is whether the hyper adobe bags, the netted bagging, will actually support
a dome structure.
We haven't found one that's stayed up.
We've seen several online.
Yeah.
But they all have
failed.
failed.
They're perfect for going vertically.
Yeah.
They're super solid. But they don't really work with barbed wire very well.
But I will say the ones that we have seen that failed were also very poorly constructed.
Yeah.
So
at some point we hope
we're gonna try
to do a small experiment with that.
Just not anytime soon.
But yeah, for our main buildings, probably we'll do roofs, but like you said, mainly for catching water, because that's sort of
it's a priority here.
Yeah, we're gonna need a lot of water to green the desert,
and having extra roof space, which would create overhangs and shade. And shade is everything out here. Yeah, if you don't have shade, you're not gonna make it out here.
Yeah, as
we found out last summer. It was awful.
It was rough. Yeah.
We wanted to leave last summer, but then we had animals.
Yeah.
It was all my fault.
Let's see. Is it too soon to ask about electricity and lights?
It's all going to be powered by candles. That's what I wanted.
Yeah,
Candlelight
that was what
only.
you wanted in my office.
Well, it's light during the day when you need to work. You don't need a light. Just have a candle at night.
We're going to put lights on it. I love you.
I'm going to have a building that has no lights.
That is totally fine.
And it's going to have candles everywhere.
Just not the office.
Okay.
Okay, so lights and electricity. We will be running that stuff fairly soon. I'd say within the next couple of weeks, probably. But we've got to get the outside cob finished first, and we have to get it closed in.
Not finished.
Well,
we're not gonna have the outside finished.
Covered.
Like the first layer.
Yeah, we can't cob the inside until the electric is run. So
we could, just not where that's gonna
Yeah,
go, but
we need to,
it get kind of complicated.
yeah, because we don't 100% know where everything's going yet.
We also forgot to install one of our electric outlets.
Whoops.
So
We'll figure that out. Don't worry. It'll be fine.
I think it was the last live video. I was looking at it and I was like, we forgot to put a thing there.
Yeah.
We had never noticed it, and we were like, oh crap.
Yeah. Will we do another 30 more days? I don't know about 30 days. We might do smaller, more concentrated daily videos. Maybe. We're going to play around with a few different things.
Yeah, for the next month, we're going to try a different format and see if that's more doable.
It's all an experiment right now. So, yeah.
We're not saying it will never happen, just not for a while.
Yeah, because we really need to, at some point, the progress on the shed gets slowed down when you're making a video every day. And we are fast approaching summer, so we really kind of have to
we're trying to kick it into gear.
Yeah.
We got to get going on this. Stop lollygagging around.
Yeah, no more shenanigans. Oh my gosh, what is all this?
I don't
How
understand.
are you people giving us money? I don't know how this works.
Why?
Thank you, all you
Thank
people
you, but
sending us little
I
tips
don't
and stuff.
understand. I didn't even know that was a thing.
I didn't either. Gray water recycling should happen everywhere.
I agree. Yes,
Oh,
it
yeah.
should.
Why?
But we have to do it the right way to where it's safe, for sure.
Yeah. Why did you choose to go with a big solar array to power everything as opposed to smaller systems for each unit?
We will be having smaller systems on, like when the kids have their own houses, that they will have a separate power system. But that's a long way from now.
Right.
So we are going to have one big system for now. But we also have like the Airstream system too. So really we have two systems.
Yeah, so this solar shed is really to run the office, it's to run our house, and to run the trailer. And then anything else other than that will have probably their own separate small systems.
Even our water, what is it called?
Our water pump house is independent.
Yeah.
And our electric fence is independent.
Yeah.
And
so we have multiple systems.
Yeah, and we're definitely thinking about that because that redundancy is a good thing to have out here for sure. Yeah. Good question. Good question. Okay.
I wish I had that good question. Should I turn this light on?
I don't think it'll matter. Oh, so many questions. Hold on.
Okay.
I think it would look better with the roof. Yeah, the roof is kind of an putting the roof on the earth bag is kind of an interesting way to sort of mix a little bit more modern building techniques with the more natural building techniques. I think it's cool, but I don't know. We may change our minds when we.
It's gonna have a roof.
Who knows?
Whatever we build is gonna have roofs.
Yeah.
That extra shade is amazing out there.
Hold on. Does anything go over? Wait, hold on. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, you gotta keep up, babe.
What about Earthship?
I would love to do an Earthship, but that is way more complicated
And a lot more work than even what we've done. And what we've done is a lot of manual labor.
Yeah.
Also, is that the one that needs a hill?
Yeah, you kind of need a hill.
We ain't got no hills out here,
and
so.
our soil doesn't work to create a hill. A
A heel?
I'm from Tennessee.
Does anything go over the cob? Yes.
Cob. More cob.
A few
Earthen
layers of
plaster.
cob and then plaster. Yeah.
The plaster mixture gets modified every time you do another layer, so it's finer amounts of straw, finer amounts of sand, texture-wise,
so it gets smoother.
Gets smoother and smoother.
Yeah.
But no, we will not be painting over the cob. It will be very natural.
Yeah.
The same color as our dirt.
We want to be invisible.
We just want it to look like it belongs here, and it does.
Incognito.
It's part of the desert.
Right now, the red bags really do kind of stick out.
I do not like the red bags, but we have cob on one of the, half of a wall. And when I went out there this morning, I was like, this is going to be amazing.
It's going to look really cool.
It looks so good. Because you can kind of it just looks like it's always been here.
Yeah, right.
Which is really neat. Oh my gosh, you got to keep up, babe.
We just keep talking. And hold on.
Let's just not talk and just answer them really fast.
Really fast.
Right
Have your animals composting been generating soil volumes, and are you using it already?
Not yet. We do have a pig compost pile, and we have, when we put our fence in, we went around and collected all the free range cow manure and put it in a composting bin,
Mm-hmm.
but it's still sitting there.
Yeah.
Because I don't have time to mess with it.
Time
One
is our
day I'm
problem.
gonna have time.
Uh-huh.
But it is sitting there, getting watered occasionally.
Yeah. Thanks for the new awesome stickers.
Oh, I'm glad you like them.
Carla didn't take them. So you got them all to yourself. Awesome. Enjoying the clip on reaching the bob and bottle.
Cob and bottles.
Sorry. Okay.
Come on, babe.
I've been using Google Earth Pro to map the elevation. Oh, that's interesting. We'll have to look into that.
Yeah,
That way you can keep like track of it.
Well, to check the water, like see where the water would run.
Yeah.
It's where we can create berms and swells.
Mm-hmm.
Swales.
How long have we been out here permanently? We've been here a year.
1 year, last week.
Yeah. Yes, corn cob. I got it. Sorry. Wind turbines kill birds. I've never heard that before. That's new information. I'll have to look into that. How are the chickens doing with their egg laying? My mom asks.
We're trying to break, we have a broody hen, and we're trying to break her.
Wait. So, what's a broody hen?
A broody hen is when they want to sit on their eggs and hatch them out, except I don't have a rooster, so none of my eggs are fertilized. But she is determined.
It's a very confused hen, is what you're saying.
Well, her body temperature has risen, and she's ready, like it's just a natural thing. They just want to be broody. Anyway, we're breaking her of that because we need some eggs, and we're tired of her sitting around, not doing anything.
Yeah. Got you for one reason, for eggs.
We have 7 eggs, and we get about 6 a day.
Yeah.
Or 7, we have 7 eggs. We have 7 chickens, and we get 6 a day. Did I mess up?
No, you're fine. Can you put colors in the plaster?
You can.
Yeah.
We are not, because we want to keep it as natural as possible. Although, I'm playing around with the idea of when we get to the inside finishing plaster of adding mica powder or marble powder to make it just a little bit, like when the sun hits it, it'll have a little bit of a shine almost to it. But I don't know if I want it shiny or not. So I'm going to play around with the idea. Maybe we'll do 2 different kinds, like a natural one in the office and like play with something different on the
What do you think about
guest
for
room.
the house? Are we going to play with any different colors there,
Yes.
maybe? Yeah. The house is going to be the
But
playground,
I'm determined that any colors that we end up using comes from a natural local source.
Right. We're not going to be throwing like food coloring in it. Like we're going to or paint or
I
whatever.
don't think that's what people do.
I know. I'm just, you know what I mean? Like we're
Yeah.
going to color it with natural
The
materials.
cool thing
Yeah.
about this out here is there's so many different areas. Like up the road, I can get red clay, so we could play with like a redder tint to our clay or a plaster.
Yeah.
So there's lots of options. I just want to make sure that it's something from Arizona, and preferably even from Cochise County.
Yeah, for sure.
We're just trying to keep it all close here.
Local.
I am so hot. Can I open this?
You can try. Sorry, guys. We're trying to catch up. Hold on. Watching. Cleaning. Watching every show, even the composting toilet.
Oh, didn't you like the intro? That's still my favorite intro that we've ever done
Yeah, that was
on a video, was the composting intro.
fun.
Compost toilet.
Plans for vegetable garden. You want to tell them about your thing that we just ordered?
Did you order it?
Uh-huh. It's in the mail.
Guys.
It's in the mail.
Okay, I've said all year that I want to have garden beds.
Yeah. The problem
The
is...
problem is,
Oh, you got it.
I don't know where I want them to be permanently, and I want to make them with earth bags.
Yeah.
And I kind of need to know where they want to be permanently.
And we don't know for sure because we're still
Trying to
debating
figure out where the house is going.
will be, and where the water will be, and where we store the water.
Yeah.
It's everything's connected.
So,
and so yeah.
As a temporary solution, I ordered a vertical garden planter thing that I'm very excited about. It comes with 30 pockets so you can put different plants in. And it's self-watering. You just put the water in the top of it and it like trickles down to each individual plant. I'm very excited about it.
She's very excited.
Hey, I'm gonna grow something.
Here, put it back this way, because every time I go to like swipe, I get my face cut off. So.
I don't care. Cut your face.
Hold on.
Oh my gosh.
Jeez, oh Pete.
I think this is going too long. What time is it? Oh my gosh, it's been an hour. People are gonna
Watch every show. Thank you for watching.
make a YouTube community. How do we do that? Do you know how to do that?
Well, yeah, I don't know. We do have a membership on our site, but we have not turned on the YouTube membership thing because that's a whole different thing that we're just not doing
Sure about.
right now. Yeah, sorry.
I don't know what people keep saying about a T-Rex. There's no T-Rex out here, guys.
No idea what you guys are talking
No
about.
idea.
How have the animal sheds weathered the wind?
Really good.
Yeah, actually, they're still up.
They're solid.
Yeah.
And I might need to make another one
Yeah.
because we need to create more paddocks.
And this one will only cost $4,000.
Do you know
because
why
of the
we need
cost
to-
of lumber.
So, yeah, I might have to wait on that. Or did I tell you I have a way to do it with earth bags and hog panel?
Ooh, but then that means it's permanently where it goes.
Yep.
Yeah. That's the only thing about the earth bag. It's very permanent.
But I need to show you my plan for that. There's lots of things I need to tell you about.
Apparently.
It's like we never
Do
talked
we
or
not
something.
talk? I don't understand. Oh my gosh.
Oh my
hold
gosh.
on.
Oh gosh.
Scratch coat? Yeah, we're doing the scratch coat, right? Is that
Yes,
what we're doing?
right now we're working
Yeah.
on the scratch coat.
Mm-hmm.
Did it say cratch coat?
Yeah, it's
What's this
autocorrect.
called?
Autocorrect.
Cratch coat.
Have you ever thought of building a carport, putting the trailer under it? No, because we are only powered by the sun by the solar panels on top of our Airstream right now, so we cannot cover the trailer.
When we move into our house,
Again,
How
it's
many
all
years?
connected, and
Yeah.
there's a process, and so the solar shed is like the first stage in that process.
solar shed, probably
And
some
then
type of bathroom.
once we have the
then a
solar
house.
shed, we might be able to put it on the Airstream
Yeah.
under a carport.
I
Yeah.
have thought about that, but
Yep. It's not been an option yet because it's literally the only way we get power right now.
Yeah.
And we need power. How far do you have to drive to a grocery store? About 30 minutes.
for a mediocre grocery store.
Yeah.
But an hour and a half if we want to drive into like a Trader Joe's or a Whole Foods, which we just don't do because we don't want to drive an hour and a half. Also, every time I go into town now, I get really angry. So it's a problem.
Okay.
I just can't do it.
Shiny walls to stick with the channel theme. Yes, we are trying to do something shiny on
Something will be
all of
shiny
our-
on every building that we
Yeah,
do
yeah.
to keep with the tiny shiny.
If you could do it again, would you have fenced in a smaller section and then started building?
I think we did fence in a small
We
section.
did. We only fenced in half of our
Your
property.
finger's in the way.
Sorry, guys.
We only fenced in half the property, but if I had to do it again, honestly, we probably would not have any animals except 99.
But we still would have had to fence it.
Yeah, because the cows.
So I'm good with our decision to only fence half and save the money for later for
Yeah.
fencing the other half. And the other thing that we probably haven't really explained is that we own 2 parcels. So someone just asked, how big is the property? Okay, so we have 6 acres that we're building on, and we have another
That's
5
fenced in.
acres that we own, but it's technically separated by a road.
A road.
And by road, I mean a legal road that actually has trees growing in the middle of it.
There's no road. There's a cow path that runs through it, and that's about it.
So we couldn't have fenced the whole thing without like doubling the fence cost, because we would have had to run a line and then start
Separate
another
it in
line
different
and
areas.
separate it into 2 parcels. So anyway, we just decided to do half, and we hope to get the road abandoned at some point and just make it all one thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's
That
complicated.
was a long
I
explanation.
thought it was pretty quick. I thought I did really good about like, getting it out quick. Oh my gosh, guys, you keep giving
Uh-oh.
us little tips. Thank you.
What's the next tip?
Beaver weaver. What's a beaver weaver?
I don't know, but I'm gonna look
We're
it up.
gonna look that up, Leo. What? Not shiny. Okay.
Wind turbines again.
He said this person says they have 2 wind turbines and haven't killed any birds.
Good job.
Good to know. Okay. Mica?
Yes. That rock mica that's shiny. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can get mica powder and put it in the plaster.
No, they're talking about as a ceiling. Like mica board. Not. Yeah, I think.
Wait, are they talking about the rock mica?
Maybe mica is cheap, but... Oh, yeah, they are. Sorry.
Yeah,
sorry. I'm sorry.
Come on, babe.
Now I want to try plaster with food coloring.
You're
welcome.
Don't do it. It is not advised. Do not try it at home.
How are the kids doing? The weather's actually been really nice the last couple of weeks.
Today's only been the hot day.
It's starting to get hot, though, so I don't know.
I can't wait to see the vertical garden either. How big of a rainwater catchment system? We need at least 20,000 gallons for the year. Bigger the better.
Yeah. Like the green stalk?
It is a green stalk. I'm so excited that someone else knows what it is.
Somebody knew
it is
was.
A green stalk. And you know which one I got? I got the one that's like their new one. Well, no, it's the original one that's deeper, so I can actually grow root vegetables.
Nice.
Like carrots.
Have you drawn stuff on the ground to get an idea of where you want things?
We put rocks on the ground to know where we want things, because if we draw on it, the wind blows it away.
Check out vortex bladeless wind turbine. Okay, guys.
Oh
I'm
my
gonna
gosh.
look at the wind turbines.
He's going to look into it.
Jeez.
Don't mention it again.
Okay. What's a water dowser?
I do not know what this is.
Hold on.
Look stuff up, babe.
What's a water dowser?
Total cost of the shed. We have been really bad about keeping the total cost, keeping record of the cost.
The bags themselves are really cheap,
$700
but
for the
then
bags.
all the other stuff, the wood, the window
There's so
frames,
many random things
windows,
that we had to get, like different tools. The roof was really, really expensive. Like ridiculous.
Oh, that's like when you take the stick and you go find water.
Oh, that's like water. It's called witching. I've always heard it called witching to find water.
Dowsing rods. Interesting.
Oh, you use dowsing rods, but I think the action is called witching. Witching water.
That makes sense. Yeah.
It's kind of weird.
Like
sounds
witchcraft
like voodoo.
to me. I don't know.
I don't have a total cost of the shed. Sorry.
Yeah, we're not done.
But
so.
we will have.
We'll try to get a cost when we're
parts.
finished. Yeah.
I mean, we didn't keep track of everything, but when we build our house, even the next building that we do, I've already said I want to have a spreadsheet, and we are going to keep track of everything, because I think it's important for people to see how much things actually cost.
Yeah.
It would have been nice to know how much a roof cost before we did that.
Oh, the pandemic didn't help you.
Yeah. How big's our property?
Well,
11 acres.
hold on. Somebody was asking about internet.
I don't care about the internet.
How do we get internet? Go to tinyshinyhome.com/internet. You will see our internet setup. It's all cell-based with boosters.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. It's really fast.
Okay. That's a great answer, Ben.
Thanks.
We have not had any pack rat issues since we've moved here, thankfully.
Well,
but we do know
had
that.
one pack
in
rat
the garage.
In the garage. We took care of him, though.
Did we?
We fixed the problem.
Oh, yeah, we did take care of it.
Yeah.
Let's not talk about that one.
Coffee shop.
Wait, what? Yeah.
We like to meet at the coffee shop.
Love watching.
What?
I'm reading.
Being 2 hours from a Pizza
Hut.
Hut.
You know what someone said on one of our videos?
What?
I think it was the How We Met videos. We should have a section where we just read mean comments. This one guy had the nerve.
What?
You know what he said?
What did he say?
I would love to watch this video, but your constant drinking is driving me crazy.
Yeah, like we were drinking something.
I'm sorry that I worked all day and needed a refreshing beverage. Jeez.
You okay?
Should I get more angry?
Oh my gosh. Yes, there's so much wind. Do you have problems with big game?
We have about 20 deer that live on the other property. We keep seeing them at night, and it's so cool.
Coyotes are definitely a thing out here, though. There's javelina, coyotes,
There's a
deer.
mountain lion down the road.
Yeah, mountain lion. Supposedly there's a bear up in the mountain.
Evidently, was it last year or 2 years ago, there was a bear walking through, downtown.
Yeah.
We haven't seen any. It was they only come down, if they're sick or something.
Yeah, but as far as, I guess, what's the question about big games? I'm living above you, and my neighbors has animals killed by. Yeah, we know that. We definitely know people who have had things killed by coyotes, and that's why we put in our electric fence. And so far, so good. I mean, that could change. They may not know we're here yet.
Our neighbors can't keep chickens without them being completely
enclosed.
Yeah.
Right. Yep.
But so far, they haven't found us.
Yeah.
Or they just can't get to us. I don't know.
Right.
I think they can sense the electricity in the fence, honestly.
They should, yeah. How do you get around at night? Headlamps.
Headlamps. Always headlamps. Adult beverage or Topo Chico. It's always a Topo Chico.
Do you want a Topo Chico?
No, not right now.
Okay. All right. Is that why we didn't see?
Wait, what?
Oh, no, we drank all the Topo Chicos.
Oh, but our friends that just came by today that we met, Diary of a Family, they brought us cases of Topo because they live in Tucson.
2 cases
Guys,
of Topo Chico.
This is very exciting because our Walmart does not have cases of Topo Chico.
They don't have any Topo Chico.
It's really frustrating.
Come on, Walmart, get it together. Carry that Topo Chico. We will buy it from you.
All day.
Have you ever thought of water system? I don't know.
Okay, I think
air
they're
to
talking about
water.
that thing that like
Yeah,
makes
that doesn't work in the desert. There's no humidity. We've looked into that, and it relies on sort of humidity and condensation to generate drinking water. They're super heavy. So
I didn't look into this.
Sorry, I did. Super heavy, so we have had nowhere to actually install them up to this point. We could put them on top of the solar shed roof, but they're very heavy, and they rely on there being water in the air, which there is like none of here, except like 3 times a year when it monsoons.
If it rains occasionally.
Yeah. So we have looked into it, but it doesn't really make a lot of sense for this climate, I don't think. Cattle mutilation. What the heck? Why would cattle be mutilated?
No.
There are lots of cattle.
Actually, our cattle count is way down because of the drought here. The person who has the cattle on this area, on the open range here, has had to sell so much of their cattle. So this year it's going to be only like 20 pairs or 20 sets of moms and their babies.
Right.
As opposed to like hundreds before. The stars at night are incredible. It's like one of the main reasons we wanted to live in this kind of area where we're not close to a town, so that we have the dark sky. It's incredible.
Nice. It's real nice.
Real nice. Okay, they slowed.
Oh, I think we answered all the questions.
Yeah, and this has lasted way too long.
No, it hasn't. They're all still here hanging out.
It's an hour.
You guys have any more questions before we head out?
Have you sent? Actually, you know what? I did, and they didn't say a thing about it. They were just like, okay. Fine. We're still going to drink
you guys could at least send us a case or something.
I just want their Topo Chico socks.
Oh, they have socks.
They have socks and like koozies for your bottles.
Yeah.
That would be nice.
Okay, so this person says, when there's a full moon, we think our Arizona off-grid home is the most beautiful, magical place. See, I'm the opposite.
I prefer not like the full moon.
No moon.
Well, no moon for the stargazing, but like, I think it's so cool that we can just walk out in the middle of the night on a full moon, and like, we could go to work, or like we could work out here and it would work.
It's crazy.
We could work and it would work.
I love it when the moon like comes up over the mountain.
Oh,
and
yeah.
It's huge. Yeah.
Lots of good things out here, guys.
Yeah. Wind. Seriously. UFO stories. No. Sorry.
Guys, UFOs. Do you want to get into this?
No. There's nothing to get into. Don't lead people on.
UFOs are real.
Do you have any people wandering by? Not really.
Our neighbors walk down the street.
Yeah, we're pretty far out here. There's not a lot of if you were out here randomly wandering around, it would be, I don't know why you would be here, but.
Wait, what?
What is it?
I don't know. I saw Topo Chico on here. Topo Chico, you should find cases out Orlando. And Tucson. I don't want to drive to Tucson.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I'm not driving to Tucson if I don't have to. All right, guys.
Is that it?
I think
We
it's
wrapping
time
it?
to wrap it up.
Yeah.
We got a few things we got to take care of today.
Ooh, exciting things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which we'll tell you about in the next video.
Well, maybe the next one.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Guys, we will see you on Tuesday.
Oh, hold on. My mom wants to see the kids.
Oh, go ahead and take them out there, okay?
All right. We're on the move. Here
Goodbye.
We go. Here we go. Here we go. People want to see you. Ready? Ah. Elder children. Hold on. Going outside. We got a puppy. Hold on. There he is. There's the dog. And there's the children. There's something in the truck that they really want to see that we can't tell you about yet. All right, guys. Thank you all so much for hanging out with us. We will be posting more videos soon. I guess that's it. I guess we'll see you next time. Bye.